Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, guys. How's everyone doing? I hope you had a nice little break there. Our planning session was awesome today. Thank you guys for making it awesome. Let's see. Try to get myself sorted and organized and push things back where I need them. Okay, because now we need our keyboards. Planner is off to the side. Okay, so who's ready to write? So today we're gonna do we're gonna start with a 20, sort of as a warm-up sprint, and then we'll do two 45s, and that way we for all the Canadians among us, we can go off and deal with the dinner stuff and Thanksgiving, and all the and anyone else can go and deal with dinner and such on the Eastern Coast. And in Europe, I'm not exactly sure. You guys are, I guess, heading into afternoon. Is that correct? All right, let's see. We have Ellie. Hello, hello. Why do I not have my pull down? Ooh, what did that do? Oh, because it's not there yet. Okay. Heather, planning is done. Time for fun. I love that. That's perfect. Elaine, hi all. I'm ready to write. Excellent. Let's see. Ninja, hello, hello. Welcome back. Heather, always ready to write. 2 hearts. Perfect. Okay, guys. For anyone that has been around before, you know that we're switching things up a little bit. We're not just going to do our standard 25-minute sprints. We're going to we're mixing things up, trying some longer times, trying some shorter times. We're just going to reignite our energy a bit by trying some new things and getting you are, yeah, friend, thank you. Yes, I don't even know why I said that because it's afternoon here. Forgive me. What is it? It's about a 8 hours difference, I think, give or take. Okay, guys. Yeah, we're just gonna dive in. We're gonna try some different things over the next. I'm figuring I'm gonna use October sort of as our guinea pig month, and then we're gonna see what we like, and then and that way we're ready for Nano, and we can just completely dive in and have times that really work for us. I really am loving the 45 personally. I loved how deep I was able to dive, and I just had to kind of ignore my internal 25-minute clock and say, no, you don't have to stop. You can keep that process going forward. Okay, guys. We also do, the one thing we do very differently around here is we do my 2-minute micro sprint plan, in which we define what we're going to do in each sprint. What you're looking to figure out is what you need to reveal about character, plot, or setting, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, the obstacles and opportunities you're going to throw at them throughout that scene or chapter, the action steps you're going to take to move through that scene or chapter, so your beginning, middle, and end. Just kind of give yourself a very broad guide, so as you're doing your 2-minute plan, that you're actually, if you get stuck or you get off on a tangent, you can quickly look back and see where you were headed. The resources you're going to need at hand, so that includes your beverage of choice, any notes or computers that have information on them that you need, any files that you need to bring up while you're writing, your favorite scented candle, your favorite craft books on writing, anything that's going to help keep you centered, keep you at your desk, and keep you productive. And then finally, the outcome you're looking for in that scene or chapter, so it ties into later chapters that you are either have yet to write or have already written. Jenna, thank you for running the planning and then this on Sundays. You are so welcome. I am personally loving both, and I think I've finally found balance in the two, and I hope you guys have too. Okay, guys, we're going to dive into our first 2-minute micro sprint plan. If you haven't written yet today, in the first sprint I will. If you've already written, in the next sprint I will. And let's get our 2-minute timer up and go. Okay, what kind of plan did you guys come up with? Heather, candle is lit. In the first sprint, I am going to work on catching up on notes to where I am in my writing. Perfect. I need to write a scene that the protagonist, a conversation scene, the protagonist isn't sure is wise and if whether or not it's going to backfire. And I'm debating if she goes in blind, thinking that because her sister should want this too, she's just going to go along and be a happy little sister, or if she's going to potentially mess everything up, and if the protagonist is aware of that. I'm debating which way creates more chaos later. Elaine, in the first sprint, I'm going to write one sentence after the other and get this stupid scene done. Oh no. I'm sending you virtual hugs here. Oh man. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You've got this, Elaine. Just spill the words onto the page. Don't worry about spelling. Don't worry about anything. Just get every idea that pops into your head for the scene onto the page and then look at it after. Just get it done. It won't be as bad as you think. Maybe you should have the goal of making it horrible. Just get over it. I don't know. Whatever it is that's going to stop you from avoiding it, and get it done. Whatever strategy you can throw in there. So you're in a good place though, because definitely we're going to write and we're going to get our writing done. And you're looking at a 25 and 2 45s today. You're going to get the scene written. Just get the first few words down. They don't even have to be good words. They can be awful words. Make them awful words. Hafren, I will continue checking spelling and grammar tonight. Beautiful. Yeah, you got 7 chapters yesterday. You're going to try for another 7 today, or what is your goal? Jenna, in the next sprint, I need to do some cleaning so I can post this video and get some writing in. Beautiful. Okay, guys. Anyone else want to share their plans for this sprint? It is very, if you can define it, you can get it done. And that's our philosophy around here. We use that with the planning sessions. We use that with our writing sessions to ensure that we are always making progress that is directed where it needs to go. We're not allowing life control us anymore. We're controlling our projects. We're controlling the direction that we take to get things done. Let's see. Ninja to the right to me. Have you ever read any books by Debbie McComber? I want to say maybe. The name seems familiar, so there is potential that I have. Why do you ask? I'll have to put that. Yes, 7 would be an amazing tonight. You've got this. You've got this. We have 45-minute sprints. We're going to dive in deep, guys, and we're going to get our words on the page. Okay, guys. Let's take our deep breaths, and let's find our center so that we can pour ourselves onto the page and make the magic of words happen, and let's move our stories forward. Before we get started, I'm not entirely sure about timing today if we'll be able to do the extra 20, so we might finish at the second 45, just so you know. But I'm going to see where we end up, see where our energy levels are, and go from there. Okay, guys, until we get to that point, let's dive in with our first 20, our warm-up sprint, just to kind of get the juices going. Hey, Inca, you made it. How's everyone doing? Awesome. All right, guys, 20 minutes. This is sort of our warm-up, but just to basically get the juices going. That way our 45s will serve us better. Okay, guys, good luck, good writing, and I'll see you on this side. So how did you guys make out? Let's see. Pen. Ninja. I'm just curious. I've read a few of her books and found them to be lacking in depth of character. Is that... what genre is it? That might be possibly part of what the reason is. Let's see. Let's get some math then. 517 on that one. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's see. Elaine finished one scene, tweak, started writing the missing scene. Perfect, you're on it. Jenna took care of some laundry and straightening our living space, uploading the videos as we speak. Perfect. Half and 1.5 chapters done. Nicely done. Everybody remember to save your work. Yes, yes. I went back to Google Docs because it auto saves and I can work on anything. I also bought a, I think I hope I have the right name done. The K380 keyboard, Logitech, because I got the multi-device so I can work on anything from my phone, which is Android, to my iPad, to my MacBook, to my computer, everything. And it's a nice size. It's got a good click to it, so I'm enjoying it. Heather, I'm caught up on notes. Perfect. Let's see, Ninja, they were romance novels. I found them to be rather shallow and mediocre in my own opinion. And some of the big ones, they kind of are because they're, what's the word I want to look for here? Safe, non-challenging, more of the same old. And face it, there's a huge market for that. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just not everybody's taste for reading. Personally, I like something a little more teeth in it. I very much love reading in paranormal, and I'm trying to think of the last time I actually read a traditional romance. It's been a while. I started writing one a while ago. But then that ended up kind of turning into a getting it with a bit of a mystery element, which threw me because I didn't know how to tackle that because I lost control of the plot on that one. I will openly admit it. Okay, how did you guys make out? How did you make out on that one? That's our sort of our warm up, get our fingers going, get our brains warmed up. And now we're going to dive into a couple 45s and really make the magic happen on the page. Anyone else want to share? Let's see here. I have a feeling this thing is being weird again. Let's see. Okay, well, if Inca 647, I'm seen blitzing, outline 0 draft combo in a snowflake method style. Ooh, nice. I like that. And face it, the snowflake method is awesome for that approach. That is really good. I like that. Okay, guys. We're just going to give it one more minute and then we're going to dive into our next 2-minute micro sprint plan and define what we're going to do with our first 45 minutes sprint of the day. I'm going to give myself a little bit of room here. Get cozy. Okay, guys. In the next sprint, what you're looking to, what you need to reveal about character plot or setting, what you're trying to get your protagonists to do on the page, obstacles and opportunities you're going to toss at them, the action steps you're going to take, the resources you're going to need, and the outcome you're looking for. Elizabeth, I am going to continue this chapter I started yesterday. Perfect. Okay guys, in the next sprint I will. 2-minute timer going up and go. What did you guys come up with? I need to figure out how this character is going to... She just promised something she has no intentions of following through on. Not very nice, I know, but what her sister wants is not ideal for any of them. Let's see. Elizabeth, I finished grocery shopping and will cook salmon soup after these sprints. Oh, that sounds lovely. Jenna, in the next sprint, I need to work on some writing. Perfect. What is your goal for the writing? Which book are you going to work on? Heather, in the next sprint, I will work on getting to the main character's birthday. Perfect. Elaine, how are you going to... What piece of the next scene are you going to tackle? Okay, guys. Inca, what stage of the snowflake method are you on currently? I'll give everybody just a minute to respond. So I guess I'm going to ask a quick question. Who all is planning to participate in NaNoWriMo in November? And who have you started doing any Preptober planning? And how's it going? Ninja, I'm going to work on chapter 3 of this dystopian sci-fi style novel I'm in the middle of. Sweet, perfect. Nicely defined. Okay, guys, let's see here. We are going to dive into our first 45-minute sprint. I'm going to take a wee little break just to step away from it, check on something. And then I will be back to finish writing with you guys. I'm trying to choreograph stuff. Ooh, you're a discovery writer. Is that going to work for you? I'm doing nano. Cool. Okay. Doing nano. Yes. I want to wear my nano t-shirts, but at the same time I was like, maybe not yet. Save them for like next week. Elizabeth, I have done some Preptober planning, even though as a penster I don't need to do as much planning as a plotter would need to. Exactly. You do what works for you, right? Give yourself enough of a plan, because when you are going to get stuck at some point in nano, and you need to have a roadmap that you could pull out and see where you were headed, or at least some possible things you could write while you're figuring out where you're headed. Let's see, Justin, resting the rest of the day. The day ends in 18 minutes here. Oh, interesting. Inca, I have to do things weirdly, you know me. Nothing wrong with that. I'm milling my scenes up bit by bit at the same time. No, that's Snowflake. That's what it is. It's actually kind of cool if you're going in cold with no idea. It's a great approach, I think. Heather, planning on doing Nano. I'm a discovery writer, so not much prep done. Still not 100% sure this is the right story. Ooh, Elizabeth, I have plans for motivation. Sweet. If I write 100k words during NaNoWriMo, then I get a nice prize. Ooh, what are you thinking of? How are you guys rewarding yourselves with, for Nano this year? I'm eyeing a couple craft books. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put those on my list. And I have no need for new washi, but that does not mean that I may not end up getting a little bit new just because I would love that as a reward since I'm back doing the paper planner thing. I didn't get any last quarter, and I'm kind of tempted to get a little something just as for maybe when the lower, like the 10k or 20k or something. Let's see, I didn't even think about something for 100k. I have to come out with a bigger one, something amazing if I do that. Let's see, Justin, no plans for Nano, but I expect to write 50k words in that November anyway. That's okay. Yeah, I know you're very prolific. You're always writing. So okay guys, let's see, I'm doing it backwards anyway because it's for the last 15 or so scenes of a duology that's mostly written, so I can tie up the loose ends neatly. Oh, interesting. Halfren, my rewards would be books. I always buy more books. Elizabeth, I'm thinking of getting a lovely 1,000 piece puzzle that will complete the first week of December and get to put it in a frame. After I use puzzle glue to keep the pieces together, I will use command. Oh, I love that. Very cool. It's a self-care thing at the same time. I think that's awesome. Command strips to keep the puzzle in the frame on my wall, and it will be a reminder of what I accomplished during my first NaNoWriMo. Oh, that's so good. I love that. That I think is my favorite new one. I have never thought of that before. Okay guys, we are going to dive into our first 45. Keep the ideas coming if you want to share it, but we're going to get some more words on the page because it is time. Okay, 45-minute sprint, guys. Good luck, good writing, and I'll see you on the side. I think I left on the 20, so ignore it for 2 seconds while I switch it over. Okay, guys, good luck. How'd you make out, guys? I got... I have to do some math. Hold on. Let's find out. Okay. 819 on that one. That's not too bad. How'd you guys make out? Let's see. Hey, Triple C dropped in. Hello, hello. How's it going? Using the how's it going? Going to use sprints to listen to writing advice videos. Awesome. Remember that like button. Loves to be loved. I love that. Thank you. Heather, I have already bought and given to my daughter a bullet journal, new pens, planner. My daughter and I have to decide what we are going to do. When I win, we always go out and do something special. I love that. Elaine, I uploaded the wrong version of my book to one of the retailers. Happily, it's still on pre-order, so I can re-up it with this final scene. Don't be me, people. I love it. Ninja, my little Athena, is trying to help me with this novel. Oh, that's so sweet. Ever since she was barely 2 months old, she's now a happy, bouncy 6-month-old kitten who never seems run of energy. Love that stage. Nat, hey, how's it going? Ninja, 2 adult cats, 17 and 8 years old. Okay. Nat am working on a spooky Halloween story, but I'm stuck. Girl, so annoying. Did you get your character to do something that they would not normally do? Or that doesn't feel right? That's so often the cause of the problem. Michelle, 1,406 words this go around. That's awesome. Love it. Inca, 1,335 for me. Scenes making a lot more sense now. Love the numbers. Elaine, I got 383 and fixed up my slightly true part upload, plus fixed the key ring for my partner. So you multitask that time. It's all good. Jenna, much rereading and some revisions to tighten up what I wrote during Double Down Day. I don't have the last scene in sight, which scares a tad. I have a handful of scenes it can be, just need to order them. Interesting. Heather to Elaine, glad you caught it during pre-order. Yes, definitely. Nat got 23 words, but I'm stuck, so that sucks. Elizabeth, I got 1,008 words in that sprint. Beautiful. Elaine to Heather, I went cold all over until I remembered it's not locked yet. Yeah, the reaction, right? Heather almost got to the birthday party. It's coming along. Nat, I think I need to fix my outline, and that might help. Perfect. Good strategy. Hafren, I am learning that commas in English are everywhere, and you have big letters in places I have never thought about. Gotta think about this. I think I know what you mean. English is not a friendly language. It really is not. It is when you try to compare to especially the romantic languages and stuff, they make so much more sense. They just do. Let's see. Elizabeth, I realize that longer sprints are better for me when I'm working on a second draft, and shorter sprints are better for me when I'm working on a first draft. Oh, that is very interesting. Never thought of that correlation. We will have to look into that. I like that. Is that why I'm comfy and cozy now? Because this is draft 4? Would I be very unhappy? Is that what it was? Because the 25s weren't working for me at all. Interesting. Now, the outline was wonky before I started, so I think that's the issue. I have a beginning and ending, but end stuck in the middle. You can also sprinkle into some potential scenes, and if something works, use it, and if not, you write it, and maybe it's for something else. Let's see, Elaine, way to go. Elizabeth, yes. We're sorry, Hefford. I love it, Inca. Oh, I love you guys. Hafren, let's see, Jenna, hugs to Hafren, laugh out loud. Hafren already finished 7 chapters total tonight. Oh, awesome. Getting faster. Okay, guys, we are going to dive into our last 2-minute micro sprint plan. What you need to reveal about character plot setting, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, what action steps, obstacles and opportunities you're going to throw at them, action steps you are going to take to move through that scene, the resources you're going to use or need, and then the outcome you're looking for. Epic work. Definitely. Elizabeth, that is awesome progress. So true. That's been my issue. Any chapter I've gotten done either didn't work or just needed to be scrapped. You might not be there yet with the with your brainstorming. Maybe just go pen to paper and do a quick brainstorm, maybe. And this has been going on all week. I am just not in the Halloween spirit, sadly. Oh, well. I would not normally suggest this, but your favorite Halloween movie, scary movie, horror movie, might be just the thing to fix that. Just a thought. You don't necessarily have to watch it. Maybe just think about your favorite scenes from it, and maybe that will inspire. Ninja Huffrin, I understand your frustration with the English language. I struggle with it from time to time, even as a native speaker. I think we all do. It just, sometimes the rules are just so... Not yet. That's good advice. Maybe I just need to brainstorm. Perfect. Jenna, since 1066, English has developed its nasty symptom of consuming other languages in dark alleys and throughout social media streets. Now it is a voracious leader of confusion and consternation. Oh, I love that. I so love that. Yeah, maybe I need some horror. I'm a huge horror fan, so that actually might work. There you go. Okay, guys, let's get our first. In the next sprint, I will. Let's figure out what our last sprint together is going to be. It's going to be a 45, so let's make the magic happen. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Elizabeth, in the next sprint, I will work on another chapter that involves Grandpa. Not laugh aloud. Jenna's explanation of why English is a mess. Elizabeth injuring himself. Oh, interesting. Not words are not allowed. Jenna, my day job is English teacher. Love it. Phyllis, hello, I made it back. Perfect. Yeah, laughing, that's even funnier. I love it. Ninja to Jenna, I struggle a lot with all of the slang that has been added to the English dictionary over the last 2 decades. All of us do, and all of us. Elizabeth, even though a lot of the outline I wrote in August is now null and void, some of the ideas I came up with then still work, so it wasn't wasted time. No, never is. You will always generally use part of your outline. It's the percentage that changes. Nat, big thanks for helping kids get smarter. The world needs it. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Nat. That's a beautiful shout out to Jenna. Thank you, Jenna, for being a teacher. Definitely. We need more teachers in this world. We definitely do. Let's see. Phyllis, in the next final sprint, I will update my writing Kanban with notes for my Preptober for November. I will do some free writing and finish my dinner. Nice. Let's see. Inca, we've been invaded by everyone, so our language is a wreck. Oh no. Let's see, Nat, and maybe if I hang out with all these motivated writers and just take a while to chill, I'll be motivated. You are the right place. That's what we do. We motivate people to get words on the page. Elizabeth, English has many words with silent letters and letters that make more than one sound. Oh yeah, of course. Nobody said it was friendly. Heather, in the next sprint, I will hopefully write the birthday scene, our birthday party. You've got this. Elaine, in the next sprint, I will continue writing the scene. I need about 1K to finish it up, but I also need a quick shower, so I'll do a water dash and then be back. Sounds good. Jenna, I need to figure out which scene is the last scene in book 4. It is crucial because it is the final setup for the start of book 5, the last in this part of the series before a 250 plus year jump. Ooh, love that. And Jenna's sending out a heart. Let's see, Elizabeth, I think that I stressed about making the outline perfect and never going off the outline, and now I'm way off outline in multiple ways, and the story is much better for it. Yes. Your outline is often your initial ideas or your nearly initial ideas, and they sound great at the time, but then you find out that something else is going to work so much better if you just allow yourself to go there. Oh. Sorry. It's not going to do it. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Nat, I think I will take some of this advice and probably watch some scary movies and brainstorm this plot and see what possibilities I've got for the saggy middle. Perfect. Jenna to Ninja, I would be lost without my high schoolers and middle schoolers. Yes, you have that advantage. Ninja, a few months ago I learned a new word. What is that? Readon? It's a synonym for evil henchman. I've never seen that word in my life. Okay. That maybe needs some haunted house music too. This story has ghosts. I need spooky music to write this. Yes, that's another great motivator. Your music playlist. I never say that one, but that is so helpful, guys. Elizabeth, I'm having some issues with this spooky story. Laugh out loud. Perfect. Okay, guys, we are going to dive into our last 45-minute sprint. Let's take a deep breath, and we're going to dive in. This looks hilarious with that background. Hair stuck in nature while you're sitting on this chair. I have to fix that. My blanket has come off. So much for the green screen. Oh well, I will fix it in a moment. It's gonna probably fall, but whatever. Okay guys, 45 minutes. Let's do this. Good luck, good writing, and I'll see you on this side. make out. I'm loving the 45s, guys. 1,407 words that round, and I moved through an entire scene. It just worked. Loved it. Let's see. Yay, big thanks everyone. Back in 45. Oh, okay. Ninja, it's in the dictionary. I was on a live stream by another author on YouTube, and someone needed synonyms for evil henchman. Awesome. Yeah, I did look that up. So very cool that we got to learn a new word today. One that doesn't happen very often when you're a native speaker. See, Elizabeth, I'm going to cook the salmon soup tomorrow. I forgot to cook. Oh, the carrots at the store. Oh well, I have other food I can eat for dinner. I'll get the carrots tomorrow. Perfect. I'm back from that. And whoo, I think I got unstuck. Maybe. That's good. Yeah, I managed to get part of chapter 2 done, which is a rewrite, and it reads a lot smoother. So I hope this is the boost I needed. Well, that's perfect. Phyllis Nat, that's awesome. Keep up the good work. Definitely. Heffron, 10 chapters done tonight and late dinner. It's awesome. You're killing it, girl. Let's see. Nat, big thanks. You're so welcome. Oh, wow. That's a lot of chapters. It is. Very awesome. Let's see. The editing phase is a mysterious thing. Sometimes things are fast, sometimes things are very slow. Let's see. Phyllis, updated Kanban, finished dinner, 236 words. Nice. Heather Nat, glad to hear you're back in the mood. Perfect. Phyllis, nice job. Happened. Inca, 988 words, then did my weekly planning because I didn't get the time earlier. Thanks, Tracy. Bedtime for me. I hope you have a great night. Elaine had a shower and wrote another 383 exactly. Perfect. Not yet. Now I'm getting hungry. Yes, I'm getting hungry too, and it's time to go in put together some of the fixins for our Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, guys, I will let you go for tonight. I hope you have an amazing week. I will see you throughout the week at hopefully at the various lives. I don't know if I'll make it back to Lisa's tonight. That's probably not going to happen, but I'm hoping for tomorrow's. Okay, guys, you have an amazing time. Kick back, relax. You've earned it. Go kick back and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. If you haven't gotten to do your set up your Monday daily page for your planning session, go and do that. That way you can jump into Monday ready to go. And otherwise, yeah, just go kick back and relax. And then time for a snack, and then I'll get back to work. Thank you for the sprints, Tracy, and everyone. Yes, thank you, Elaine, for joining us. I'm so glad that you were able to fix that problem in the pre-order stage, and that didn't go out live. Okay, guys. Let's see. Phyllis, a slight smiling face. Heather, I'm deep in the party. 1,461 words. Woo! Not big thanks, everyone. Hugs, definitely. Heather, thank you again for the sprints. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, guys. Michelle, congrats, everyone. Have a good night. Well, happy Thanksgiving to all my fellow Canadians, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for Lisa's Lives. Bye, guys. Thank you. Have a great night.